Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Video back on the Madden 17 with the next play in the single back tight slots, man. If you guys don't know, it's in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. This is the free formation I am bringing you guys 110% free. Only this formation. If you guys are interested in checking out the rest of the playbook, then you're going to have to go into the description, check out the link where it says $15, something about premium membership. $15 premium membership, free ebooks, well, not free ebooks, but the $15 ebooks for the whole Madden 17 year. I don't even know how else to explain it, man. So this is the one free formation, the trial formation you guys get. If you guys are interested in getting the rest of it, then you're going to have to go pay the $15. But keep in mind, it's not only this ebook, it's every ebook Explicit releases as a group for Madden 17. Anyways, so if you guys could check SingleBack tight slots, the play we're going to be working on today, halfback wheel. Man, this play is incredible. This is my favorite play. Okay, they might have made it a little bit worse this year because you can't put your wide receiver in motion anymore. You can put your X receiver in motion, but he's completely useless to put in motion, to be honest. But unfortunately, you can no longer put that wide receiver in motion and snap it as soon as he sets for a speed boost. So all we do is block our RB and then leave the rest of it alone. So to block our RB, all we want to do is hit LB or L1 and then up on the right stick. And we got ourselves a blocked running back. Now, I don't really like wheel routes out of the backfield this year. But if for some reason you know how to do it or you feel like waiting the time for it to develop, which I don't out of the backfield, then, leave them open. But I would rather have the time in the pocket. So all you want to do, snap the ball, you're looking at your Y and your X first, and you're going to be looking at your A and your B. This year, unfortunately, this is not going to destroy cover 4 and cover 3 like it did, but you will be able to dot them up, and let me show you how. So Y is going to be our read this time. You're going to pass lead to the left by holding left on the left stick. Obviously, whichever way you put the point, the direction of the left stick is the way that you're going to be leading them. So if you want them to go to the left, you point the left stick to the left and then bullet pass it, and boom, you're leading them to the left. If you want to lead them to the right, hold right on the left stick and then bullet pass it, and you're going to be leading them to the right. So anyways, we're just going to block our running back, snap the ball again, and this time it's going to be man coverage. That was really stupid. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just want to try and show you guys that really bad. But we're going to snap the ball again, and this time I'm going to be able to show you guys it. High pass and bullet pass. If you guys don't know how to high pass, you hold down LB or L1 and then bullet pass by holding down the button of the receiver that you want to. Just hold it down until he throws. That's what I do. But you guys can see there's a huge gap in coverage right there in front. Right where he cuts, you could see there's a huge gap. Literally no one is playing there. So that's whenever I'm throwing the ball. Right here, I see there's a gap. No one is there, so that's where I'm going to high pass it. Right then is where I'm holding down LB, making my throw. You guys are going to see they're going to throw it up. A lot of the times he's going to jump up for it, so you're not going to be able to rack it, but Sam Bradford doesn't really have the best accuracy. But you're going to see I'm perfectly going to put it between the defenders, and I'm going to take it down almost immediately afterwards, but it's a good way to dot your way up the field. So we're going to snap the ball. It's going to be a little bit different this time. That's not going to be open, but we are going to be able to hit our A receiver. Keep in mind, I'm looking at my Y, then my X, then my A, then my B. So let's snap the ball. This time my Y receiver is going to be open, so that's who I hit. A nice bullet pass to my Y receiver. So we're going to run the play a few more times. This time I'm going to be able to hit my X receiver again with a high pass. You're going to see he's going to jump up for it, and it's seriously that simple. Now, if you don't high pass it, it looks like you're going to have enough room to rack that, but if you don't, even if you just possession catch, almost every time they strip it out this year, they're gonna strip it right out if you run into them. So I high pass it, that he goes up and then comes down, and they almost always keep with it. I always feel like if I rack it or I possession catch, they don't come down with it this year. So this year, high pass with a bullet pass is definitely the best way of getting in between coverage. Even this time, I'm able to do it, even though it looked like he was covered like glue. To be honest, anytime there's a gap in that coverage right there, they're not going to play. You see, there's a huge hole on the right side of the field as soon as he cuts. Well, not on the right side of the field, but there's literally no one where he's going to cut. So that's exactly what we do, and you see we're going to be able to come down with a nice catch. Even though it looks like an aggressive catch, no one even tried to play it. So this time we're going to be doing it again, actually. See, no one's there. He's going to come up, and he's going to come down with it. Even though he got touched in traffic, they almost never drop it. In fact, I don't think I've dropped it at all this year doing that. This time it's freaking... God, Aguilar's so bad. I can't believe he dropped that. He wasn't even touched. But that was goal line. This definitely isn't a play to be running in the goal line. Again, high bullet pass to my X receiver, and that's a great way to pull the user over there. And then when they get pulled over to there, you're going to be able to hit your Y receiver as soon as he breaks, just like that. So you're pretty much your Y receiver and your A receiver are going to be man coverage, and X receiver is going to be zone unless they user it. So if it's man, you're almost always going to be looking at Y, but if that's not open, you're going to be looking back to your A, and if that's not open, you're going to be looking back to your B. B is going to get open in man and zone as long as you hit it the right time, but it takes a long time to develop, so your first read is always Y, then X, then A, and then B. The B is always going to be open. Now, I know that's like, why don't you just always look for B then? Because it gets open at different times, and you never know which time. You never know if you're going to have enough time in the pocket. Simple as that. So snap the ball. This time, our wide receiver is going to be open. That's who we hit. Pass the lead to the right. We're going to spin him out of his goddamn cleats, man. And that's really it for this video, man. Halfback wheel. Definitely the go-to play. Always has been since last year. That time, my wide receiver got a weird bump, so I just decided to give it to my A receiver. I don't think they can bump that A receiver right there off. At least I never see him get bumped off the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong. He always gets a pretty clean release. So that's who I'm going to hit this time because number 17 did not get a clean release. You see he gets bumped like crazy. So I decided not to give it to him that time. But I also probably could have hit my 81. But I feel like I abused that too much. This time I'm going to be looking for my B receiver. Show you guys that that also does get open. It just takes a little bit more time. See, it's definitely a longer read. And it's not even like you get to rack it afterwards. It's definitely the longest read on this play. And that's how I probably could have hit it again right there, but I like to hit my A receiver anyways because I feel like you get more yards and you got a higher chance of being able to rack it. And also, sometimes you can hit your A on the sidelines if you wait long enough. And see, that's what I'm talking about. He was open, I just didn't have enough time, and that's why I just stick to the reads that I'm always making. That time it was perfect. Hit my A receiver because the two crossing routes definitely pulled them back. You're going to see that when I snap the ball, everyone gets pulled back. Number 26, number 47, number 56, they all get pulled back upwards, and that's going to leave open across the middle of the field underneath. So that's what we hit. Zach Ertz, get a nice 10 yards, and that's just like that. You're moving the chains. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys like it, definitely give it a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. Don't forget to give that $15 to get the ebooks for the rest of the year, man. That's like the best deal there really is. And as always, guys,